Next matchup in Group A. Now we have Austria going up against Belgium. Left side, we have Mew, Lapras, ClisHeroes, a Buzzwole, and a Leafeon. Going up against Belgium with Eldegoss, Inteleon, Glaceon, Umbreon, and Blastoise. Both teams are down 0-1 in this group stage. Austria losing their first match to France, Belgium losing their first match to Germany, so pretty much very important for either team to take a victory today if they want to stay in this tournament. We have the Buzzwole, ClisHeroes top path. On the right side we have a Glaceon, Centraria, and of course Umbreon and Inteleon. Heading towards bot path here into Lapras and Mew. Lapras against Mew. That classic matchup that we always have on bot path. And top the Blastoise against Buzzwole, which we have seen now so many times in a row. These two Pokemon going up against each other on top path. And at some point I feel like the Buzzwole might be a bit overpicked as well. I feel like you could literally pick anything right here that could maybe have better even late game team fighting. But Burn It Down is currently getting ran down by the Squirtle, who's being very aggressive. Could be already a first KO right here of the game, but Solar Blade will not be properly charged up and is going to take a whiff for now. And Glaceon also, so far, no one going down it here in this top fight. And of course, Leafeon wants to make use of this early game power spike. Can Buzzwole get level 5 right here? Because quite important. Also, Buzzwole against Glaceon is a bit of a weird matchup, because you always have to get rid of the shield first of Glaceon if you want to combo it. You can drop quite fast before that jumping in. Right now, looking for the last hit, and Burn It Down with that face stinger, I think, is able to secure the Altaria. But Belgium is going very aggressive here. Huge Ice speed damage, and the splash damage is going to be enough to take down one and get a 7 KO as well for the side of the Glaceon. So far, being the better early game EV, apparently. As we check, by the way, the already Ice Shard is going to be unlocked now. And Tibby is going to head back towards the right side center area to start farming. Of course, you want to get to level 10 fast. Level 10 gives you percentage damage on that Ice Spear to just burn through Lapras as well. So, Belgium looking good on this first minute of this game. Of course, it's a long way to go. It's a best of 5. Like every single day right now, every group stage game will be a best of 5. A long way to go if you want to be victorious here. ClisHeroes should be like in level 4 right now. The mid-fight is breaking out. And Glaceon is super strong right now. They're going to run down that Auto, and he's also going to go down. Mean look onto Lapras, and Lapras is also going to fall Ice Speed and connect. And another easy double KO here for the side of the Glaceon. Nicely done, heading towards bot going now. They're going to score 20 and 24 points. So, pulling ahead now in this early game. Even stealing away the bunnies now that have not been done yet by Austria. Burn It Down now going forward with the superpower onto the Wartortle. Can he get away is the question. Hydro Pump on 3 men. And the Pokemon keeps him alive. Mega Punchy Jack button will not be enough to get the KO. And Wartortle is going to try his best to defend the score now from going down. But at least the good news for Austria is their Mew is pretty high level. Almost level 8 already for Nihat. So this will be very important for this Mew to have a very strong early team fight. Otherwise we might see Austria fall pretty far behind. Haven't seen quite yet. Is it Snipe Shot or Liquidation? I don't think I paid attention to it. It seems to be Liquidation, otherwise he would have Face Stinger already. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be that Face Stinger. The Liquidation Acrobatics build. Where's he going though? They're just walking. Okay, they're completely giving up on this. He's walking towards the center area because Leafeon just took on Glaceon. What is Austria doing? I mean, Belgium doing? How are they not in position for this with their level 9 Glaceon? What just happened? They just let Austria do this for free. They even get a KO. They're gonna break the goal now, or get a lot of points in at least. Kind of weird by Belgium. I'm not sure what happened to Glaceon, but he got caught inside his own center area by Leafeon. Lost the 1v1, I guess. But still, Belgium with those early game rotations and more experience. I thought they would be in time for this first Reggie fight, but apparently not. Now heading down back towards top path, maybe for a gank right here. Tibby is level 10 now. There's Liquidation Acrobatics going on to Buzzwole. They're going to try to burn him down here. So Jack button away quite early. Ice Speed doing a lot of damage onto ClisHeroes, but ClisHeroes should be quite fine. Surf comes through, and everyone will be able to get out in time. Bergelecki now next. Going to be taken for the South Belgium. They're going to secure quite easily. There's also the Surf Hydro Pump there onto the back line. Blast has been very aggressive, but the Solar Blade is going to take on Glaceon. Leafeon goes onto Inteleon with the Leaf Blade, gets himself a double with the help of Mew. But they're going to try to return it, but oh no, Inteleon gets caught by this Buzzwole. Gets pretty much one shot. Are they just going to let... I mean, I would just let this walk in, right? The goal is 5 HP. You get 3 indies for the rest of the game still. But they're trying to defend. They're actually going to defend this Bergelecki from going in. Interesting decision. I would say... Okay, they just lowered the points. That's also fine. Alright, sure. We can lower the points of the Regieleki that walks into a goal, so it can be less points for the enemy team. I do think it's a bit of a time waste, but sure. I mean, why not? Alright. Reducing the points of the opponents a tiny bit. Now they want to maybe try to break down the spot goal. 12 seconds to go for this Reggie. Would be nice to be breaking it. Even with like 6 points right now. Your favorite does have 10, but yeah. They decide not to walk up, of course. Quite scary now, because it's going to be probably the first big team fight of this game. Liquidation coming through. Mean look onto Lapras. Lapras already burning down to Liquidation, to Isaac Spear. Can they take down? He gets the Ignite move out with a huge shield. Armin's going to be very aggressive, but Baso's going to go in. He's going to get one. He's going to fly into the air. Looking for Glaceon next, but Glaceon gets with the passive eject button away, and Baso just gets murdered by the Isaac Spear. It's a 2-for-2. Make that a 2-for-3 in favor of Belgium. And it's all down to the carries of the side of Austria, but Blastoise says move up. But they're both dodged away from it just in time. Nihat looking for the last hit now. What does he have? Does he have Surf? Oh, he tries to go melee for the Surf. But he cannot succeed. 4 KOs for Belgium. Only 2 for Austria, and Belgium is going to secure the Reggie steal as well. At the 4-minute mark. Going aggressive as well now. Looking maybe for the dive into Hydro Pump onto Leafeon. It's going to take it down. Baso has to make something happen. Super Power comes through. Can he take down the Glaceon? Get a reset? No, he cannot get it. Liquidation goes in as well. 3 more KOs, but a huge 5-man Solar Beam. But yet, can he find another Solar Beam? No, they're going to actually get the 50 points in. The beam comes through again. He almost gets multiple KOs. There was so much Solar Beam damage, but just not enough to finish anyone off. Oh boy, and now Belgium. They get themselves a good amount of KOs. And also the steal. And also the goal, so putting himself now into an 80-point lead. Looking quite good. Look is going forward. And let's see. Also, you're looking for push here. Looking for the Lapras Unite onto an Umbreon that has a shield up. I don't know what that play is about. Mew's just gonna press Unite, it's gonna start recalling, or it would have went down. I guess he wants to activate the shield and then go for a Ice Beam, but that seems kind of weird. Blastoise with a 3-man Unite, but they're going to try to defend top lane. Austria's trying to make plays on both sides, and they're failing on top and bot at the same time. Looking for the goal pushes. Even those 2 members on top. Now Regieleki is on his way. I mean, Tibby's on his way to level 14 with this Regieleki as well. He's going to try to take it down. We have Clefairy going forward. I don't know, what are you even trying to steal it with? A basic attack? Or does he want to Unite move there 240? I mean, I guess he could. But yeah, that's kind of weird. That was kind of weird. I don't know if he wanted to get the Regieleki. 5 seconds of bot Reggie. Now the team is going to go for it. But both teams are getting ready for this mid Rayquaza fight. And it's looking good for Belgium. I feel like also they have, I mean, both teams have okay late game. But Blastoise Unite, level 14 Glaceon, late game Inteleon is very scary to be up against. The late game of Austria is pretty much just Lapras and Mew now and Clefable. Baso falls off, Leafeon falls off a lot, so. And both teams just waiting right now. Ice's going to try to proc the passive of Umbreon, but it's not going to quite get it. There we go, but loses its Rayquaza, I guess. Umbreon's shield is now gone. So far, Belgium is ahead, so Austria is the one that have to make a move, and they're very bad Rayquaza damage. They cannot do Ray whatsoever. Ice Beam is going to lock up the Umbreon. They're going to start poking Rayquaza again. Another beam is going to connect. On the right side, Umbreon is maybe caught now. Umbreon is going to take a lot of HP. The follow me comes through, but it makes him also quite deep. No, Baso was engaged onto Eldegoss. Eldegoss gets stunned down, and they actually take down Glaceon. Terrible positioning there by the carries of Belgium. They get 2 quick KOs. Can Umbreon somehow buy time? Blast is also trying to be on the flank now, but 3 KOs for Austria coming in. Glaceon is getting caught. Eldegoss getting caught without Unite move. It's all down now to the Blastoise. He still has Unite move up, so does Inteleon. Inteleon can activate it, maybe look for something. There's a form Blastoise Unite. Gonna start going in now, but Baso can just engage me onto Inteleon. He's gonna try to jump away, but Leafeon with it now is gonna try to follow. Leaf Blade is gonna be enough damage. And now it's Blastoise against the entire world. He's gonna get super powered on top of Rayquaza. Can he get the last hit somehow? Solar Blade comes through, and he cannot. Eldegoss is also too late. And Belgium scrambles in this last team fight of this game. They fall apart. Glaceon and Eldegoss both get caught and taken down. You know, we have 100 points going in, 200, 300 points going in, and Austria is going to take the first game. Draft for game number 2, we are on left side now for Belgium with a Mew, Slowbro, Leafeon, Clefable, and a Glaceon going up against Inteleon, Hooper, Lapras, Lucario, and a Blastoise. Not quite sure what Austria is going to do with this laning. It's going to be XP share on Lapras, so it's going to be probably bot Lapras with a Inteleon, and then maybe it's Blastoise jungle early game. It could be. Or it's Lucario farming jungle until level 5. Could also be it. Let's see what Austria is going to do with the setup. Let's get it done. So Belgium looking great in the first game, but Austria was able to pull ahead in those final 2 minutes. As we have Clefable walking towards top path, actually waiting right now for... Which EV is he waiting for to take this last hit? And we're actually gonna have just Austria completely clean their jungle all together. We have the Squirtle and Hooper take a red buff, and yeah, it's gonna be that Squirtle early game in the jungle. I mean, it could have also been Lucario for level 5, but of course Lucario just wants to stack in this early game. Gets those 8 points in, gets attack rate stack. But Leafeon's already level 4 now, and Leafeon's gonna be able to bully it. So both teams just clearing jungle pretty much together. Gets another Meteor Mission right here, another 2 points go in. And Lucario should be able to score another points right here. Actually, nice sidestep down to Solar Blade to make sure it doesn't take any damage. Actually, going to Clefable now, and Clefairy goes down. First KO of the game going over to Austria. Clefairy trying a bit too much there to stay alive, and Solar Blade's going to at least get this bunny away from Lucario. That's quite nice at least. And yeah, this is the Solar Blade is so annoying early game still, but Clefairy overextending a tiny bit too much. Does get taken down. As we now have Icicle Spear for Tibby again. No Icy Wind. Sticking to the Icicle Spear. I mean, it did good last game. He just got caught in the final team fight. It was just Eldegoss and Glaceon getting taken down. Very premature eject button, but Tibby was scared of getting jumped on there. And, but yeah, was just a bit tiny too afraid. Do we see an invade happening? We have Inteleon in a very aggressive position. Inteleon might be looking for an invade here onto Glaceon. Oh, what is he doing? What is Inteleon doing? He's just wasting so much time right now. He's going for the blue buff now. He's going to sneak into the center area right here. And there we go. Facing up forward into the water gun. But... Oh my god. Yep. Oh. Oh my goodness. And this kid used to be Ambi in solo queue. I don't know, man. Oh, God. Yeah, I can't even take this serious anymore now. I don't know what I just witnessed. I'm broken. That was one of the worst sequences I've ever seen. Completely misses the water gun. And then misses the facing onto the wall, but now he gets Redemption KO onto Leafeon. Gonna go forward here and score those 19 points. That was 30 points also going for Blastoise. Austria now making a play happen here on bot path. But a nice Solar Beam eject button there by Mew, but also has to go quite deep right now. Gets taken on by the Blastoise, already level 8. Quite strong already on auto. We can now go for the Water Spout Rapid Spin as there's no Blastoise Buzzwole on the enemy team that can stop. What? He almost killed Hooper as well. He walked... Okay, Austria. You have to calm down. What? Slowbro is running into the enemy team, also going down. Icicle Spear not landing onto Lapras. There's a huge Solar Blade coming in into the TB. With that, Glaceon Unite, they're going to pick up 3 quick KOs here onto Austria. And Belgium again, making use in this early game. And going to slowly pull ahead. Icicle Spear going onto Registeel, also secured. As Glaceon walks away, Water Spout Rapid Spin not trying to defend. Yeah, this is a bit of a fiesta, for sure. Trying to go for the Leafeon. Trying to lock it down a tiny bit here, but they just don't have enough damage right now on this bottom path. So that was a very interesting exchange so far in this first 2-3 minutes. Very interesting for sure. I think that's the best way of putting it. We have an E-Speed bonus Lucario. Gonna be quite difficult to play into Gravity. He has to be very well on his full heal usage. Actually, wasn't Follow Me as a Gravity? Last game we saw a Follow Me, so I didn't quite pay attention to yet to the Clefable. So also being charged up. Austria is looking for a push down up here. Nothing's really up right now except for Top Jalecki, but neither team really wants to go for it. Team is going to connect and engage onto Leafeon right here, onto the left side. It's able to just jump away. As we have Lapras and Slowbro fighting down on bot path. The true defender being left alone. And now we have actually Belgium starting up this fight. And we have Austria in a good flank right now. Glacier is in a very bad position. Has to run, but there's the gravity coming down. Lucario has the knife move now on top of ClisHeroes, trying to get the damage done, but gets the knife move out. ClisHeroes gets the shield, and the Hydro Pump is going to take on Hooper. But there's a huge Lapras Express coming in. Gets the Ice Beam done, but there's just no follow-up. It was a very good Unite move. But Austria is already falling apart right now in this fight. Lucario trying to go in. It's going to E-speed back out. Almost taken down. Now Tibi, the face shaking into the tall grass, is going to get Ice Beamed and taken down. As we have Austria defending this goal zone now. And Slowbro's going to get 40 points in at least one bot path. Is that enough to break the goal? It is enough to break the goal. So Belgium now with a tie in points in a very good position to also go for this bottom fight. We have one Unite on the left. We have two Unites on the right side. And Austria doesn't seem like want to fight right now. I mean, they have Hooper and Bound Hoopers getting in position, which means Austria can look for this top push. And they're going to go for this Leaf. And Leaf doesn't have Unite as well. It's going to be very difficult to defend for this evolution. But they're going to go forward with the Slowbro Unite. But Hooper gets Unbound out. Slowbro was too late on pressing the button. But even then, I think Hooper would have not went down. They don't have enough damage down here. Now we have the 5v5 breaking out Blasters with a 2-man Unite move, but only on the tank and defender. Tibi's doing so much damage. The Icicle Spear is crazy right now. Rayquaza goes down, and it goes over to the Intellion, able to snipe it away for Austria as the fight's still breaking out. Lucario is going to go down, facing it, goes very aggressively. Hyperspace Portal gets 3 to safety. Lapras will still go down. Wait, they retook it? Wait, they retook it. What's happening on bot path? Hooper is going to get caught. They returned, really? They returned. Intellion still makes it out at least, but Hooper is going to fall, which I mean in the end is only Hooper going down. It's not going to be too big of a deal. I'm quite surprised that they actually returned into this fight with the Hyperspace Portal. 158 to 118 points now. And the game is very close. Left side we have Mew level 12, Evolutions on 11. Right side Lucario level 12. But I feel like Lucario can't do much in this game. It doesn't really matter if he has low of experience. We can't do much in team fights. Very, very difficult. Meanwhile, we have ClisHeroes getting caught. Running to the wrong side of the map. Not sure how he ended up in this position, but he gets taken down. A huge 3-man Solar Blade. Gonna poke on Austria. You know, they jungle cleared together, but Blastoise was the jungler. Mainly, I guess. But they all kind of jungle clear together. They don't really have a main jungler. Electro Ball going on to Lapras. Actually getting KO right here. Returned onto the enemy defender as well. 1 for 1, both defenders go down. 50 seconds until the final stretch. As Tibi's going to start with Regieleki again. Lucario's around, Blast is also around. They're going to try to steal it away. But against Solar Blade, nothing they can do. But Lucario's going to dash in with the E-speeds, looking for Glaceon. But he didn't have Bone Rush ready. He's also on level 13 yet, which is very important. They're going to try to take it down. And the Hyper Beam of ClisHeroes is securing the Regieleki. He does have to commit to Zinyapu for this. Gravity gets put down. Lucario gets stunned. And taken down. Regieleki's going to walk into the goal zone though, and just going to completely... Yeah, I mean, it's not going to do anything, because the goal was under 20 points. Yes, Niet is still looking for level 13. Lucario is still looking for level 13. Level 13 on Bone Rush, E-Speed Lucario is a complete game changer. You have to have this for the last final team fight. I mean, you want to have it as fast as possible. Not only for the last team fight, but he does hit level 13 now. Experiences are quite close. Glaceon also hitting level 13 now as we hit into the final fight. Let's see if Glaceon this thing has better positioning. But also just slowly going for Ray already. And Belgium is not in position for this. There's a beam hitting. Lapras with the Night Movers are crashing into 2. And again, Tibi is caught, just like last game. The Glaceon instantly goes down in the first final team fight. As Blastoise also goes forward now, looking for more KOs right here. Little Net's doing a lot of damage. Slowbro goes down. And again, Belgium just falling apart in the final team fight. For a second time. Deja vu. Austria now going for this Rayquaza. And we still have Mew alive, looking for the surf back out. What is Intellion doing? Lapras goes down to Rayquaza. They're just so careful. But Mew's not even in Solar Beam, is he? But they're so scared. So we have Lapras going down to the Rayquaza now. But 100 points going for Hooper. There's still 110 to go, and I mean, Belgium still have to score right here. Lucario is trying to make it to the goal zone. He will not make it. Intellion's running towards top path. This game is such a fiesta. Oh my goodness. This is literally competitive solo queue, this game. That is for sure. And now Austria might be losing this game as Belgium gets 2 KOs. Does Hooper save a shield? Hooper has a shield. And Hooper gets 100 points in. Okay. Can Belgium still do something right here? 40 seconds left. They have to try to go burn through Lapras. They score a few points. 100 points go in right here and they're going to win. There's for sure a chance. Lapras has the jump. Is going to try to defend. Ten's going to run back to base to jump in. Lapras goes down. There's 100 points being channeled now. Venomforce comes through, but it's only down to Intellion. Lucario respawning. Leafeon's going to score top path. And I think... Wait, they have to score one more time. Can Lucario buy enough time is the question. Can Lucario buy time? Can Lucario buy some 12 points? Can they score? Blastoise is back now. Does anyone have small points? Pick up those small points on the ground there. Clefable, pick up those points. There's no way. Leafeon's going to score. Clefable picks up 5, scores 10. Leafeon's going to score 14, and that's going to be enough. Belgium's going to take the second game. And this was one of the worst games I've ever seen, but it was entertaining. Holy. Not going to even lie, this was one of the worst games I've seen, but Belgium is going to take the second game. Draft for game number 3, we have for Austria Mew, Snorlax, Clefable, Blastoise, and a Venusaur. Going up against a Delphox now for Belgium. Very kind of interesting to see how that goes with Intellion, Eldegoss, Lapras, and also an Umbreon. Heading now into the next match, we have a Snorlax Mew bot path with that Electro Ball and the Assault Vest. And on the right side, going up against Umbreon and Intellion. See who gets the first last hit down here. We don't get to see it. It's going to go over to... Who got the points? No idea. Someone got it. I think it went over to the Eevee actually. Umbreon was able to secure it. Has 7 points currently. Going now onto the Snorlax, who is taking a good amount of damage already. And... top path as well. Fight's breaking out. Burn it down already. Has to run away quite early on. Has to burn his eject button. Up against this red buff Eldegoss, of course, quite scary. As Belgium is going to be very aggressive in this top early game so far. Going for the next bunny right here, Tibby. Trying to be aggressive. But of course, Lapras. Ice Shard is not the best last hitting, but this first game coming in and Belgium is going to pick up the first KO for the Delphox, which is quite nice because Delphox is very bad on level 5, so any XP is very welcomed for a Delphox. Ataria spawn now. Delphox needs level 6 and level 7 before it can really do anything. I wonder if it's going to be Mystic Fire Flame Charge. I probably. But I feel like it's quite difficult against this much poke on Double Beam. Delphox now heading back to his own center area. So is the Ivysaur. Both are just kind of farming up. Very non-aggressive early game jungler, so the action will be a bit limited for now. No Shifu or Zoroark or whatever you want to call it, Leafeon. But Mew's actually invading now. Mew is ready for this invade, and Delphox is level 6, but even on level 6 it still doesn't really owe too much. I mean, you can just snipe away the blue buff if it wants to do so. Not sure if he got it, but he's walking away now, heading towards mid path. As Ativi is going to go for the Perish Song on this Lapras. Going to try to take it down. Going for Burn It Down next again, who's going to take a lot of damage. And the mid-Ataria fight is there as well. Almost level 7 now for Ivysaur. Getting that Fine Evolution in quite soon. And Tibi's just being so aggressive. This Eldegoss and Lapras, they have no chance against right now. Clefairy's still stuck on level 3. Which of course doesn't make it much more easy. There's the Mystic Fire Flame Charge for the Delphox player. But again, very passive game so far. Neither team really looking for anything too aggressive as they're scaling up for this first objective. But now there could be a fight happening. They're going to try to run down onto Eldegoss, but they get away. Sludge Bomb for the Venusaur, which I think is probably better this game. Again, Sludge Bomb or Giga Drain are both very good. It depends on what the opponents have. The more dive the opponents have, the better Giga Drain becomes. Otherwise, having that Sludge Bomb, when you have a Ward, you have a Blastoise, Mew. So Sludge Bomb reduces enemy special defense. Is quite nice in your team to have. Since it also now increases the ally damage of Mew's teammates. Alright, Regirock is here. What are we going to see now? Mystic Fire is going to jump forward. We don't have a single net move yet. Beams are going to be thrown out this way. That's very weird Venusaur beam, but Regirock is going to get leeched. There's another beam coming through, and this beam is huge from the Mew. They're doing a lot of damage. Another beam coming through, but this time it's not going to get any KOs, and that allows Belgium to secure this Reggie. Because both beams are on cooldown from the side of Austria as Nihat gets sniped away. Oh my god, 3 snipe shots in a row now. And can he get a Quadra maybe as well right here? Snipe shot being charged up, and he gets himself a 4 KO. Globe with insane snipes. gets Belgium into a big lead. Another snipe being charged up. It's barely going to miss this time, but the Minook is still locking down Jacob. And Clefable is going to fall. Those were some wonderful hit snipe shots from the side of Belgium's Intellion player. Nicely done. 139 to 2 points now. But yeah, the solar beams were just, I mean, at least keep one for the last hit. Venusaur was looking for the KOs, of course, but didn't quite get it. Blast not hitting level 9, gets Unite Move available. As Lapras just trying to run away. Oh my god! Another snipe! Blastoise, goodbye! Goodbye to you! They're now working on this Regieleki. And so far, Intellion is both poking out the 2 solar beams. Another snipe shot being charged up right here, looking for Clefable. He's gonna hit Clefable as well. He's gonna bonk with Lapras into it as well. Trying to stay alive, gets a Hyper Beam as well. Venusaur trying to return with that Unite Move into the solar beam. As Intellion almost falls, but Delphox is going to go down against this Mew damage. Eldegoss flying up, is gonna try to land earlier. He doesn't heal Lapras. As Lapras goes down, I was waiting for Eldegoss to just land down, but he will just keep flying into the air. When you land down with Unite Move of Eldegoss, you heal your allies. And you can also just press it to reactivate it. You don't have to wait for the entire duration to be gone. Probably could have saved Lapras and maybe get some turnarounds in, but in the end, Austria actually picks up some KOs. Heading now to this Regieleki. Still only 2 points on the board for Austria. Buno switching to the Solar Beam, looking for the steal. Blastoise goes in with the Unite Move as well. Gonna lose water spot a bit, but there's the beam coming through. But Lapras gets it. I don't know how. That's illegal. Honestly, that is just bad luck for the side of Austria. That beam was... You can't do it much differently. That was a fine beam, but Lapras somehow steals it away. Beam's gonna get... Snipes gonna get charged up. Unite Move of Intellion as well. Nice eject by Snorlax to try and go for it. There's another really weird Venusaur beam. He just doesn't use his beam to secure anything. Goes down, and now Lapras is here with the Delphox. And Austria gets destroyed on this bottom path teamfight. Alright. Intellion is just hitting shots after shots. 208 points for Belgium now, only 2 for Austria. Looking not too great. And we only have 90 seconds to go for the next double time, but the double time so far of Belgium has been absolutely terrible. So... But this time they don't have a Glacier and they can just maybe die, I don't know. Because the last 2 games we just had Glaceon pretty much go down first in every single team fight instantly without doing any damage. And of course Belgium still getting that win in the last game. The Windstorm is going to fly out. He was looking for the Intellion who gets away with the snipe shot, the face stinger, but still taken down. And Jacob's going so deep, they're going to try to just run on this Intellion who's going to eject by the way face stinger back to wall as Venusaur is now caught because this entire team left his carry completely exposed towards the enemy team, trying to chase down 1 KO. And now they're going to get run down. 4 members go down of Austria. The Venusaur is like, yo guys, I can't chase like this. Hello? I'm getting dove. Team? Anyone there? No? Okay, goodbye. And then they try to maybe get there still in time. They all go down. Just trying too hard to chase down this Intellion. I mean, he's been annoying, right? As people say, you have to chase down the best player. That's what people always tell me. That's why I get chased down, apparently. You gotta chase, you always sort of focus the strongest player, which this Intellion has been popping off this game. So. But it might have been a tiny bit too much. That's exactly how I win rank games as well. The enemy team tries so hard to chase me down that, you know, my team can actually do something with it. And now, Rayquaza is going to spawn. Regieleki actually goes in, so Lapras can score easily on this. Lapras also has Unite Move up, which doesn't have Unite Move right now, but will have it shortly. So can always join into the fight. Blastoise is trying to defend. But Lapras is running away from the Blastoise actually. Is a bit scared. I'm quite surprised how carefully he's playing that he's Lapras. Of course he doesn't know where Mew is, but he's not gonna put this 100 points and he walks all the way back to his goal to pick up berries. And doesn't go for the 100 points. I'm quite surprised that he was this scared. His Unite Move was on my up. Oh my god, Intellion getting hit by 2 beams. And now Austria has an opening into the Rayquaza pit. Belgium is super passive. Another beam is going to land. And now he's getting poked down. Eldegoss is trying its hardest to keep them alive. Mystical Fire Flame shot onto Mew. Another one's going to come through. Mew dropping 9 HP now. And Elgos just sitting, Mystical 5 to Mystical 5 now, Snipe Shot almost getting a KO right here, but Moonlight is just out healing Elgos right now. By a crazy amount. Oh, but there's the engage onto Delphox, and again the carry of Belgium is just down into Venus Unite as well. But there's 2 KOs as well. Snorlax doesn't Clefable, and Snorlax just go down without Unite move being pressed. They just got bursted down by, I don't even know what they got bursted down. And now Venus was also gonna fall. That's 4 KOs for Belgium. What happened to Snorlax and to Clefable? How did they die like this fast? 45 seconds left. This bad news for Austria, as they're running out of time. Only 40 seconds left. And 10 will go down though, but I don't think Austria has enough damage to go for this Rayquaza, do they? Lap's going to be still around as well. They're going to try to start up this Rayquaza now. There should be no way for them to have a chance. As Rayquaza is slowly getting taken on. Only 15 seconds left. All Belgium has to do is look for some KOs right here. Try to minimize the damage onto Rayquaza. It should be quite easy. I know it looks like an intense fight, but it literally doesn't matter what anything happens here anymore. This game is done for, as Belgium takes the second game, or the third game, of this best of 5. Game number 4 now happening. We have for Belgium Leafeon, Hooper, Pikachu, Blastoise, Lapras. Quite the melee heavy team comp, going up against Mew, Slowbro, Elgos, Buzzful, and an Inteleon. So, one team quite tanky, one team quite squishy. On to the other side. We'll see how that's going to turn out. Lapras being first picked is quite interesting. I feel like it's just something that maybe evolved in, you know, the series. But Lapras as a first pick, of course, is not all too normal anymore. So that is quite not the thing you see a lot. As we have Buzzful heading towards top path. And trying to do his best there. Into the first last right here, and Slowbro able to secure it. With that water gun quite easily. Looking for the next one right here. Boost auto attack. And Mew's going to secure that one as well. So Austria getting ahead on bot path already. Buzzful against Lapras. He's going to respect the Hooper auto attack red buff. And Buzzful is not going to keep on going any further in this lane. Maybe this actually looks better. No, it doesn't look better. Never mind. So I feel like I don't like the Buzzful pick in this game. I feel like there could have been so many more things that would have been much better later on team fights. I feel like the Buzzful sometimes is a bit too tunnel visioned on. It's a very strong Pokemon. But I feel like you have a lot of more options as well. But, you know, maybe he doesn't play that many of the different Pokemon as well. Could also be the case. And of course, Buzzful is always a safe choice, doesn't matter what. Ataria fight's gonna happen. Looking for the Face Stinger. He's gonna get the KO onto Lapras. There we go. Face Stinger damage. Quite nice. As Burn-It-Down picks up the KO onto the Lapras. Now level 5. He's of course gonna snowball this lane quite hard. As Mew's gonna try to chase on his Leafeon. Leafeon has to be a bit careful. Is going to run away for now. Ice Shot onto the Elgos. Elgos in a bad position now. Can they get the KO? Yes, they can. Belgium responds with a KO onto the Elgos. Question is, can they push this goal? TB really wants to score these points. What? What? Was a frozen Buzzful just smashing around the Lapras. That looked pretty funny. Yes, Belgium's gonna start scoring. TB though caught in a bad position. TB's gonna foil. Yes. Austria picks another KO. The superpower back up again. Eject button, body Leafeon has to be used. Doesn't want to get caught. Eject button forward also by Buzzful now. But it's gonna be Hyperspace Portal. And they both get to safety very fast. Water now hitting level 5. As Slowbro's gonna score 22 points. They both get baited by the Baltoy. And there's 22 points skin, and they're also gonna go for this Water now. Mew, okay. Mew was trying to score there. Has to lose the eject button for it. Don't expect so many members of Belgium to be around. 43 to 22 points. As we head into the next Ataria spawn right now. Level 7.5 already. For the Inteleon. This time, it's going to be another Liquidation Inteleon. No Snipe Shot. As Austria didn't look quite good with the Snipe Shot Inteleon earlier as well, so I guess that's totally fine. I mean, Liquidation is always good, doesn't matter what. Especially against this tanky front line. You might just want to have a bit more sustained damage instead of the burst damage. It's totally fine. As the Registeel is up now, Austria is going to start out taking it a tiny bit. I'm actually going to go for it. They have last hitting with that Solar Beam. Left side, we have the Solar Blade, but Leafeon is still in mid. Leafeon might be too late. It's going to flank the non. Leafeon has to move up. This could be terrible news for Austria. If Leafeon gets this flank off, it's going to run in. It's going to try to look for Inteleon. It's going to go in forward onto Mew, actually. Mew's going to get blasted into pieces. As Inteleon's going to try to go for liquidation onto Hoopa. And he's going to get the Registeel with a basic attack. As he picks up 3 KOs with his team. And the Reggie. So actually kind of backfires here for Belgium. The flank was fine. But Inteleon is doing so much damage before Inteleon can, or before Leafeon can fight those KOs. So, in the end, I guess Austria finds a nice fight. Level 10 already now for the Inteleon. And I'm worried for the late game of Belgium. I'm very worried for the late game. But, I mean, maybe not. It's just Leafeon, but like Lapras is good late game. Hoopa is of course a monster late game. Blastoise is very solid. Lapras is insane. Even Pikachu. Pikachu, if he hits one combo onto someone, is still half HP gone, right? And he's quite safe as well. They're gonna engage onto Hoopa right here. Hoopa gets super powered onto the ground. And taken down. Smackdown into the super power. Maybe he's gonna miss the super power into Lapras. Lapras not trying to buy time. Leafeon is back already, so he's gonna bonk on to Blast will take it down. There's a combo to Edigos by Pikachu. But Edigos is gonna be able to just run away for now. I mean, the only engage Austria has is Slowbro, eject button, unite. So that's kind of weak. Besides that, I guess Buzzwole can also eject button in. So Belgium for sure, much better engage. Lapras unite, Hoopa unbound. Can be very aggressive with it. Leafeon can jump in. Lapras can, of course, always unite move in. So Belgium can force fights much easier, much more aggressively. As Austria's only engage tools are pretty much eject buttons, which is nothing you necessarily want. It's also only single target engage. You can always only engage into one person, which means that Belgium can always instantly return. Superpower smackdown here onto Hoopa. Hoopa's gonna get Unite moved on, but nice iframes there from the Unite move evolution. Or not evolution, from, I mean, I guess it's kind of an evolution, but maybe not. I'm not sure what this is called. Transformation of Hoopa. Gets the iframes done. And gets Hoopa. Or lets Hoopa stay alive for now. Belgium looking for the push here. They lose the Regieleki, the Pikachu. I don't know how Pikachu ends up in this scenario. Lapras also goes down. And Austria is able to push up with this Regieleki, and they're going to get 40 points, another 40 points. Inteleon is going to score very shortly, I assume so. Yeah, another 40 points go in. And a terrible fight for Belgium, again in this game so far. They couldn't quite find those team fights yet. But I mean, team fights are difficult for them. They don't have a lot of damage. Also Surf, Blastoise. So of course he's only a CC tank pretty much in this game. Buzzwole looking for another 40 points. Doesn't quite get it in. He's going to smack down away the Lapras. As we already head into the next fight. 2 Unites on the left, only 1 Unite on the right side. But who even does Slowbro Unite move in this game? What's the prio target? Is it Leafeon? Is it maybe even Lapras? You want to take down Lapras as fast as possible? Not sure. Blastoise now with a 4-man Unite move, but there's no follow-up. His team is just trying to go for Registeel with no damage on Pikachu. Blastoise gets Solar Beam taken down by the Inteleon. Pikachu with a nice combo there. Inteleon actually dropping down HP, but it's not going to be enough. As Registeel goes over to the side of Austria. And yeah, I mean, I'm really not feeling Belgium's draft at all right now. There's the Slowbro Unite onto Leafeon, taken down. Burn it down, go very deep. It's going to superpower the Pikachu, looking for the last hit, but Surf is going to be in time. There's Lapras Unite onto 3 members. Can they do anything with this? The question. Blastoise is going to fly up into the air. It's going to get a sheet as well. Superpower onto Lapras. Blastoise gets taken down. And now Belgium is just getting absolutely destroyed. 40 points go in. Pika lets us know that he just respawned. 211 to 43 points now. As we have the Regieleki spawning in 5 seconds up top path. And Austria always had better late games so far, I feel like. Of course, last game. I sure forgot what happened last game in the final 2 minutes, gonna be very honest. Forgot what happened. Oh yeah, we didn't have Snorlax and Clefairy got 1 shot. Right. Can Belgium find a miracle last team fight? I just don't see how they can do it with their team comp, but again, they have better engage, so maybe they can be a bit explosive in this fight and try to catch Austria out of position. And Blastoise is trying to scout out where they're going to be. Buzzwole is going to keep guarding this top goal. Same for Lapras, want to just check if someone's going to try to score on this Regieleki, but no one is going to do so. Again, going for the score on this is actually still so greedy. That's why the Regieleki is not even useful either. Like, no one even goes for a score with it, because you could just risk dying instantly if you walk up too far and you're alone against 1 or 3 enemy players. Lapras are looking for the back cap. Busful is around, but they might just bait, but they're baiting out Busful. They want to make a play on him. Yeah, he knows, he's aware. Something is fishy. Is he gonna get baited? He's gonna walk out now, and they're gonna try to go into Lapras. 4 members now. He has the eject button quite early on. He's gonna smack Lapras away. But now a bit of a HP advantage as Leafeon takes so much damage from this Mew. Fights backing out. Blaster going very deep right here, almost dead already. Electro's gonna land, he's gonna try to knife move, but the carries are so far away, only gonna hit Eldegoss. But there's a huge Pikachu engage! How did Pikachu find both carries of Austria at the same time? And now Belgium might just be winning this team fight. Another Pikachu combo comes through. They're both grouped up. Busful is going to try to run away with that move speed reset he gets. As Rayquaza will be started up by Belgium. Oh man, the Pikachu combo hitting both carries. Mew going down without Unite move. They're going to get Rayquaza. Busful is going to score 100 points, but Blastoise will be respawning in time. But they have to score points. There's... Oh no, Leafeon goes down to Rayquaza. He stays in the position of the tornado. But they just have to score twice and they will be winning this game. And I think they can do it. 100 points go in. Another 100 points go in. And I think that's going to be it. Austria can't go anywhere anymore. Oh man, what a fight. The carries, I feel like the carries in the series had some very bad positioning in the final fights from either team. But Pikachu finds the stun combo onto Mew and Inteleon. Into the Solar Blade as well. And Belgium is going to take their first win in Group A with a 3-1 over Austria. GG's.